SCP files via intermediate host. I have access to 3 machines, A, B, and C. The only possible SSH connections are. I need to get files from A to C, so I could SCP the files from A to B, and then SCP them from B to C. However, B doesn't have much disk space, so this is not an option. Is there a way to SCP files from A to C via B? Note, I don't have root access on any of the machines, so don't think I can set up any persistent tunnels, but correct me if I'm wrong.
ProxyJump. New in OpenSH 7.3. Behind the scenes, this just uses proxycommand and SSH, W. Proxycommand. Updated to include W from other answers. If it has a very old SSH client installed, without W support, or if B is configured to disallow TCP forwarding, but still allows shell commands, use alternatives. Pipes. For just one file. Tunnel through B. When you're done, don't forget to kill the previously started SSH process, which has dropped to background due to FN. F requests SSH to go to background just before command execution. This is useful if SSH is going to ask for passwords or passphrases, but the user wants it in the background. This implies N. N do not execute a remote command. This is useful for just forwarding ports. Reverse tunnel through B to A. Doesn't always work though. R specifies that connections to the given TCP port or Unix socket on the remote server host are to be forwarded to the given host and port, or Unix socket, on the local side.
In another shell. This is using port forwarding. The only limitation here is host B needs to be configured to allow port forwarding. Otherwise this should work fine. In the way of explanation, L and R allow you to forward ports. In L, the first port given is the port SSH will begin listening on the originating machine, host A, and it'll forward anything it receives on that port over your SSH connection to host B, then route to host C on port 22. Edit. I messed up the syntax slightly. It sets up a forward on your local machine.
Versions of SCP from early 2011 and later may have a -3 option. If you have this, you can just run.
Nearly all have been already said, but here is my last penny. I use proxycommand variant without NC nor society based on OpenSH proxies and jump host cookbook. I crafted a following configuration. So we have following players. Home_host, it is from where we copy a file to the target host. Hop_host, we copy through this host, logged as hop_user. Target_host, it is our destination, authenticated as target_user. First I added my local public key from my home host.ssh id_dsa.pub. To .ssh authorized _keys are both hop and target hosts. Yes, the same public key from the home host to both of them. Usually you would expect it is the hop public key you have to add to the target one. Then I tweak .ssh configure little by adding following entry. After that the copy operation is as simple as scp file target_host column. It displays double banners from both the hop and target nodes, but it works. Of course you may use above to SSH directly to the target, SSH target_host. It works with SCP and SSH. Another more general option might be shuttle utility, which appears to be a kind of transparent proxy, VPN over SSH. So in your case of A, B, C, it allows to connect to each node at CS network, A, B-, C-def-GEA. It does not need admin, but it requires Python 2.7, 3.5 also okay, which is not always what we have. It is worth of trying it.